Good afternoon, students. Welcome back to the e-learning classes. This is your science period. I hope you all are good. So, students, today we will continue with our exercises of lesson 14, our planet Earth. Alright, so you all have to write this in your science fair copy. Please do very neat and clean work. Okay, so now let's start. Write on the today's date first of all. Date is 22nd 2022. Underline the date. Then on the next line, write down CW, that is classwork, and underline it. Then on the next line, write down the lesson number and lesson name. This is lesson 14, our planet Earth. Okay, so write the headings and underline it. So the exercise that we are going to do today is exercise H. Answer the following questions in detail. This is our exercise name, so you will write it and underline it. So your first question is, explain the two movements of the earth in detail. So here you all have to explain the two movements of the earth. Okay, your answer is the two movements of the earth are: number one, the earth rotates on its own axis called rotation. Number two, the earth revolves around the sun called revolution. So rotation and revolution are the two movements of the earth. Now we will move to our next question, number 2. What are the different types of landforms? Explain each. Your answer: different types of landforms are: number 1, plains. Now what are plains? Plains are areas where land is flat. So the flat areas are called plains. And we live on plain areas. Number 2, deserts. Deserts are areas which are covered with sand. So deserts are the areas which are covered with sand. Now number 3, third landform is hills. What are hills? Hills, that areas that are slightly higher than the surrounding plains area are called hills. So hills are slightly higher than the plain areas. Okay. And fourth one, mountains. What are mountains? Hills that are very high are called mountains. So, the hills that are very high, those hills are called mountains. Next one is plateaus. What are plateaus? Plateaus are high areas with flat tops. Okay. Number 6, islands. What are islands? The landmass that is surrounded by the sea from all the sides is called an island. So, it is surrounded by the sea from all the four sides. Okay, so students, here we come to the end of our exercises and we have completed our course. So this is your end of lesson 14, our planet Earth. All right, so you will write this exercise in your science fair copy. Now we will do the revision work as we have completed our course. Now as you all are having your exams, so we'll do the revision work. Okay, so you all have to do this revision work in your copies. So do the revision by yourself without taking the help of anyone and without opening the books. Okay, so you will start your revision from the next page. Okay, so write down the CW classwork and underline it. Then write down the lesson 11 air. This is revision test of lesson 11 air. You will write revision test in brackets. Okay, so you will write it and underline it. All right, so your first question is fill in the blanks. So fill in the blanks, your first question. So first fill up is, plants help to keep the air dash. Number 2, we should breathe in dash air. Number 3, dash is released in the air from the factories. So firstly you will copy the questions, then you will write the answers. Okay, so this is your question number 1. Now question number 2, state whether the following statements are true or false. So you will write this exercise and underline it. Your first true and false is, air is required for living. Is it true or false? If it is correct, write true. Otherwise, write false. Number 2, we can see air. Number 3, jumps are good for our health. So you will write your answer. If it is a correct statement, you will write true. If it is wrong statement, you will write false. Okay. Next question, question number 4. Answer the following questions. This is your question number 4. Your first question is, what does air contain? Question mark. Number 2, how can we keep the air clean? Question mark. Number 3, what are germs? Question mark. So these are the 3 questions that you will do in answer the following questions. Okay. So students, do the test by yourself, because until and unless you will not do the things by yourself, you will not going to learn it. So do the things by yourself. Okay. So write down the homework now. Your homework is learn lesson 12 for the revision. So you will learn lesson 12 for your revision. Okay. So I hope it is clear to you all. So that's all in today's video. Thank you so much. See you in the next video.